Hey, folks, hey, millionaires. Hey, this is Wesley $1 billion Virgin here. Welcome to another Millionaire Midnight Rant podcast where I, Wesley Virgin, go live every night at midnight or after midnight to give you the opportunity to pick the brain of a multimillionaire for me to share my knowledge and gems and my philosophy about the rich. Because I am rich. I'm a self-made millionaire. I'm currently worth over $40 million. I am in a digital marketing space and I live a great, perfect life. And my contribution to the world is giving people the opportunity to learn more what they don't know and to educate you, not motivate you, not to inspire you, but to share very distinctive knowledge and drop gems so you can be rich, happy, wealthy, successful, in love, whatever you want. That's what I'm here to teach you to do. So how's everybody doing here tonight? Go ahead and leave a comment below. Comment your names. Let me give you a shout out here. And tonight, I'm going to allow you to pick my brain. Pick my brain. Did you miss me last night, folks? I apologize. I've been so busy. I've been working. Oh my God. It felt good. Pick the brain of a self-made. Should I put billionaire? Here we go. Okay. High energy, high income. Listen. Before we get started, can you raise your vibration for me, please? How many of you want more income? How many of you want bigger checks? How many of you want more money in the bank account? Well, raise your energy. High energy, high income. Say it with me. I don't care if it's 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning. High energy, high income. Listen, I know a lot of rich people. I know a lot of successful people. And the ones that are successful and the ones that have high income, they have high energy. And high energy is having a positive mental attitude. High energy is being grateful every single moment of your life. High energy is realizing that you are blessed right here in this moment. Okay? It's a mindset. It's a mentality. I love it. What's going on, guys? Whoa. Hey. What's up? Hello. Hola. What's up, ladies? How about my queens? Let me hear my queens tonight. Comment below. Hit the love button. Show your mentor some love, ladies. Hit that love button a few times for me to let me know that you're in the building right now. Because I know you're looking good and you're smelling good as well. Kings! Where are my kings? Where are my future leaders and millionaires and self-made millionaires? Comment below. Okay? I love it. We have Katrina in the house. Kiki Ocean, how are you? We have yours truly, Mars. We have Valine. We have One Hannah. We have Mia. Okay? All right, so listen, we have questions. Listen, tonight I want to give you the opportunity to ask me a question. You can ask me about anything, about business, about how to manifest your dreams. I am an expert manifestor. I can manifest anything. I've read over 700 books in psychology. I've read books about the mind, the science of the mind. And I just really understand how the mind works as it relates to making or taking thoughts and making it real. Okay. These type of conversations can become a bit metaphysical and esoteric, but listen, anybody on here right now, let me tell you something here before we get started. All of you have the ability and the power to manifest your dreams. Do you hear me? I don't care if you're young. I don't care if you're old. You could be black, white, Mexican, India, Arab. Doesn't matter. Anybody on here that is listening to my voice, You have the ability and the power to manifest your dreams. And sometimes you just need to know how. And sometimes you just need to hear the how a few times. So I do suggest that you listen to this a few times over and over again until you get it. Okay? Just like your favorite song. The only reason why you're able to rap or sing your favorite song because of the repetition. So listen to this over and over again, and then one day you'll get it and you'll realize the power that you currently possess. So go ahead and post some questions down below. Also, if you want to go live with me, say, Wesley, I want to go live. But please make sure your camera is on. Make sure you have a question as well so I can serve you properly here. So let's get started, baby. Let's go. Questions for me. Talk to me. Many of you want a mentor, so you have a mentor right now. I'm here to mentor you virtually. You can ask me anything. I am an open book. I will not sugarcoat anything. I'm going to shoot straight from the hip. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try to persuade you. I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm going to give it to you real and raw. Okay? I'm a raw dogger tonight, if that makes sense. No pun intended. Let's go. Questions for me. Where can I find this live after? Sure, Miss Oliver. I'm going to post this live. As long as you guys show me some love in the comments below, just let me know that you really appreciate what I'm doing here, because I do this at the top of my heart. Honestly, I really do. I just want people to win. I want people to make it. Whatever you think that is for you. I want people to be successful. I want people to be happy. I truly believe that everybody that makes it in their life financially should make some type of contribution to the world. And this is how I do it. I do it late at night. I'm in my bed right now. I'm relaxed. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm sounding good. And I'm talking to you, even though it's a black screen, but I'm here to make a contribution to you, okay? So go ahead and post your questions here below. What did you do to become wealthy? So I am a digital marketer. I create products online, okay? Digital products like ebooks or informational digital products online, and I sell them, okay? I consider you my mentor. Thank you for your insights. Much love. How you liking the new shelf? Oh, listen. Let's talk about my new shelf. She is absolutely outstanding. Her name is Miss Sonia. She's from Africa, Mufasa. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And this lady can burn. She can cook. Woo! My God. The food is fresh. It's seasoned properly. And it's healthy. You know, I don't feel all bloated and fat. So I'm loving her cooking. She juices me celery and carrot juice every single morning. So I have my celery and my carrot juice every day. She's cooking for my children as well. They love her food. So right now I'm in heaven. Okay. Thanks for asking. Questions here. What's the most money you made in a day, you made in a month, and the most you made in a year? The most money I made in a day was $200,000. The most money I made in a month was a few million. The most money I made in a year, maybe 30 million. What's next here? Why did you get rid of the old shelf? No, I didn't get rid of the old shelf. The old shelf, she relocated to California because she's a chef for basketball players as well. So she decided to go to Cali for the summer. But shout out to Chef Kenny. She's amazing as well. Can you talk about vibration? Yeah, what do you want to know about vibration? Listen, when I say raise your vibration is synonymous to feeling, okay? When I use the word vibration, I mean how you feel. So if I say raise your vibration, I want you to raise how you feel. Unfortunately, we're not taught this in America or in the West, is that how you feel is going to determine how you perceive your reality. People that wake up sad, depressed, upset, mad, and angry, well, you know exactly what their day is going to be. As a matter of fact, you know what kind of life they're going to have, right? It's going to be a shit storm or a piss poor life. But people that wake up happy, grateful, excited, with a smile on their face, you can assume what type of day they're going to have or what type of life they're going to have. Make sense? Energy and how you feel is everything. As a matter of fact, how you feel is responsible to what you're going to manifest in your life. Okay? If you feel that life sucks, if you feel that life is not working the way that you think it should work, if you feel that everybody's against you, if you feel sad and depressed because you're broke, well, that energy and how you feel is going to bring that type of energy in your life. That's obvious. But if you feel excited, if you feel grateful, even though you're broke, you feel rich, if you feel healthy, even though you're sick, you will start to attract and bring those type of events and experiences in your life as well. Does that make sense? Okay. Next question here. How can you discover your life purpose? Good question, De La Vega. So this is what I feel, and this is what my thoughts about the purpose of life. Write this down. I truly believe everybody's purpose is similar. And let me explain what I mean by that. I believe that everybody, your purpose boils down to you making a positive contribution to the world. Why do I say that? Every person that's on this rant right now, that's on this podcast, when we do something nice for others, when we help others, we have the tendency to want to help people, correct? If it's giving advice, helping someone move, talking someone through their issues, their problems, every human being on the planet has the tendency to want to share or make a contribution to other people's lives, right? To make them happy, to empathize with them, to be sympathetic to their needs, their pains, whatever. However, you have to choose what that contribution is going to be. Does that make sense? Like there's many ways or many different opportunities to have a purpose, which is making a contribution to the world. But you have to discover what that is. So when people ask me, well, how do I find it? No, it's not about finding your purpose. It's about you discovering and making a decision on what the purpose is. Okay? Which means it takes some work on your part. Some of you think that God is just going to give you a purpose, or that, you're going to get a letter in the mail, or you're going to read your horoscope. It's going to tell you what the purpose is. That's not how it works, in my opinion. It's just my philosophy. You have to realize something. We were created, regardless of who you believe who created us, we were created to be very powerful human beings, which we are powerful. Why? We have the ability to think. We have the ability to use our imagination. We have the ability to solve problems. So we have the ability and the power to discover what our purpose is. If you like helping people, well, now make a decision on how you want to help people. Because there's many ways to help people. There's many ways to solve problems, but it's up to you to determine what that is. Does that make sense? Some of you act like you have no sense, and you act like you're just not smart at all. But you are. You are smart. Everybody on here have the ability to think. Everybody on here can create, use their imagination. Everybody. Okay? But unfortunately, we have not been told that as we evolve through the maturation process of getting older. No one told us that we can create. No one told us that we can use our imagination. No one told us that we can think for ourselves, okay? So it's going to be up to you to determine what your purpose is. And is it tough? Yes, it is. At times, it may take some time for you to figure it out. But as long as you're thinking about it, you will eventually discover what it is, okay? Questions here. Talk to me. Great question so far. What do you think about Dr. Miles Monroe? I think that man was truly gifted and one of a kind. Yeah, I mean, I think a preacher, right? A pastor? Yeah, phenomenal man. I think he passed away though, right? But yeah, he's phenomenal. Next question for me here. Wes, you talk about picturing the life that we want. How do we do that and still picture that one intention when meditating? Because picturing the life that we want can be so broad. Exactly. But I'm glad you said that. Listen, I have a quote that I say over and over again, that in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you picture. Now, let me go deeper. Come at the word go deeper, Wes. Let me go deeper here with that. When I say picture the life that you want, I want you to use your imagination, okay? I want you to pretend that you have all the resources, all the money, everything that you want to be able to create your life how you want it. Now, it's important for you to be specific. You can't be broad about it. Make sense? And many of you are broad. You may say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be successful. I want to be in love. I want to be, but that's too broad. The key components of picturing the life that you want is to be clear. Okay? Which means this is the part of your brain that works and operates in images. Okay? Which means is if I say picture your car right now, you're able to do that. If I say picture the face of your mother, you probably can do that. If I say picture yourself in Paris, you probably can do that. Does that make sense? The picture that's in your head about your life is the reason why you're experiencing your current reality. And if you want to change that, you have to learn how to disconnect what you believe reality is and begin to create the new reality that first starts from your mind. Everything that you have in your life right now, everything, cars, homes, your apartment, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, started with a picture in your mind. Okay? Everything that we manifest in our life, listen, everything that a man or woman manifests in their life starts from a picture in their mind. If you can picture yourself succeeding, you will. If you picture yourself making mistakes, you will. If you picture yourself failing, you will. If you picture yourself not winning or not accomplishing or achieving a task or project or opportunity, then that's going to happen. Does that make sense? The picture is very important. That's in your mind. And the tough part about it is because we're trying to dissociate what we think reality is. Some of you are broke. Some of you don't have any money. Some of you have a job that you can't stand. But at the same time, you want to picture something different. So what's difficult is you keep thinking about your current reality. At the same time, you're trying to conjure up a new one. Make sense? So what I do personally, especially when I was in the beginning of my journey of becoming wealthy, I would meditate. Folks, if you just realized how powerful meditation was. I mean, I wish if I can convince you to do anything tonight, meditate. Please, meditate. Meditate. I mean, if you want to change the way that you think, you want to change your beliefs, you want to be more confident, you want to be able to see the world differently, meditate. When you're meditating, listen please, when you're meditating, it gives you the opportunity to have total control of the images that are in your mind. Many of you feel that you don't have control of the outside world. You can control who raised you. You can't control, maybe in a marriage, you can't control the person. Maybe you can't control the boss at the job, but what you can control, when you're meditating is everything that happens while you're visualizing the experience that you want. Does that make sense? And I get it. Some of you might say, well, I did that, but it didn't work. Well, when something doesn't work, you just do it again because you're brand new. And you have to remember something. Every single one of us, before we became aware of this type of information, we've all created very debilitating images in our mind. You know, things that we didn't want. Fear, doubt. It's in our minds. It's there. We've pictured it. We try to get a job. Oh, I'm not qualified enough. Try to go to school. I didn't make a good grade. I'm not smart enough. I don't do well in school. I'm not good in math. These are all these images that are in your mind about your experience. All the times that you've been rejected by women, men, right? All the time that you've been lied to by men, women. These are pictures in your mind. And these pictures, they begin to perpetuate in a way that it just continue to manifest the past. Does that make sense? Talk to me in the comments below, folks. Many of you are just in this cycle, this death rattle, this cycle of destruction because you keep imagining and picturing more of the past. Listen, come at the words, break the pattern. You have to break the pattern, okay? Meditation would allow you to break that pattern. The pattern is the habitual way that you've been living for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years of your life. Does that make sense? We all are living in a habitual way. We're habitually living in a certain way. Like me, I get up, I meditate. I have my protein shake. I'll go to the gym, work out, come back, I eat. This is a habit for me. This is what I do every day. Some of you wake up, have a coffee, you smoke something, you drink something. Or maybe you go to work, you drive the same way to job. Those are habits. These are patterns. Some of you think the same way in the morning. Some of you hit the snooze 15 times before you wake up. Some of you roll out of bed. Some of you are very upset when you wake up. You got this mean, terrible look on your face when you're walking around your house because you don't want to go to work. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do anything. Come at the word, break the pattern. Okay? The most important part about meditation, it gives you the opportunity to disconnect yourself from your so-called reality. Gives you the opportunity to begin to reconstruct the life that you want. And I want you to trust it. Because I get it. You might not trust it. I'm like, listen, this is my story. This is exactly what I did. I didn't know how to make $1 million. I didn't know how to run a business. I didn't know how to become an entrepreneur. But what I did learn, I learned how to meditate and visualize what I wanted. I learned how to be very clear and very specific on the life and the man that I wanted to become in every area of my life, from my physicality, from my spirituality, from my emotional intelligence, from my relationships with people. I knew exactly what I wanted and how I wanted to experience life. And a man or a woman that is clear about what or he or she wants, they will get it. Okay? What do you mean when you meditate? What exactly do you do when you meditate? Just take a deep breath and visualize what you want? Yes, that's it. Take 5 deep breaths. Close your eyes. That's it. If you're a beginner, I would say focus on your breathing for the first few times. If you've been meditating for a while, now you can start to visualize what you want. And don't stress yourself out because if you meditate one time and you feel that it's not working, it is working. If you plant a seed in the ground and you water the seed and you wait a month and you don't see nothing growing, or you don't see the plant nor the fruit, it doesn't mean it's not working. All it means is you have to continue to go through the process. Okay? Keep repeating the process, folks. I'm here to tell you that it works. Meditation and visualizing your success works. Maybe in the beginning you might say, I don't see nothing. I see darkness. It's okay. Do it again. Wesley Virgin, I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. The life that I have here today, based from my past, I don't supposed to be here. Okay? I grew up average, poor. My parents never made more than $20,000 a year. They didn't go to college. I barely graduated high school. I dropped out of college. Grew up in the ghetto. I wasn't supposed to be here in the penthouse paying $15,000 a month. I wasn't supposed to have 8 luxurious cars, $2 million worth of cars. I wasn't supposed to have the life traveling first class around the world with my family. I wasn't supposed to be here based from the past. What changed, Wes? What changed was the picture that was in my mind. That's it. When I began to change the picture and my expectations of what I was able to have and what I was worthy to have, things started to change. The things that I was afraid to do, I started to do. The things I didn't want to take risks, I took risk. The doubt started to fade. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? How do I get a business funded as a new LLC? So what are you trying to get funded? There's many Kickstarter campaigns on the internet that you can get free money, right? But I would say don't even get free money, honestly. Don't even look for money. It's so many opportunities to be able to fund your business right now. Okay? It depends what type of business that you're currently doing here. Okay? Hey, I've asked my question about 6-7 times. Haven't got any advice. What's your question, sweetheart? I'm sorry. I see you, Bless. Can you ask it one more time for me, sweetheart? Okay. Wes, what's the best way to capitalize on ChatGPT income-wise? I mean, I use it currently to write my emails to send to my list. You can use ChatGPT to write copies for your offers. You can use ChatGPT to create apps. You can use ChatGPT to create coding and programs to solve problems. Okay? Hey, how do I go about getting a business logo and business funding as a new LLC? Logo, go to Fiverr.com. When you say business funding from where? What are you trying to get funding for? What is the business? Honestly, I wouldn't do any loans. I wouldn't do any funding, honestly. I mean, they do have Kickstarter campaigns on the internet and different websites that give you money based off proposals. But honestly, I personally wouldn't do it because there's so many ways to make money and to earn money without getting any type of loans. How to become a leader? I need to know because I would have a group of people working for me remodeling my homes. What do I need? What book I need to read? Thank you. You can get a book by the name of Servant Leadership by John Maxwell. He's a pastor of a church. Great book. You have the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership as well. Exactly, Ms. Vega. I want to start my own hot shot business, car lot, and a gym. I'm saving right now. How would you go about that? All right, hot shot. What is hot shot again? I would say you need to choose one. You have 3 things going on here. Select one, and select one that doesn't take a ton of money. It's the hot shot is when they just deliver things. I'm not sure. So you're saying if I have someone that wants to invest in my clothing brand, don't take it? Well, listen, first of all, people don't typically invest into a company unless they know it's going to make money. When it comes to clothing, now I'm not an expert in clothing, but to me it's just common sense. It's a ton of clothing brands. How does a clothing brand become very successful? Well, they become successful because you have celebrities or somebody that's very significant to promote your brand. So that's another way you can do that. Now, what you can do is find an influencer and that has millions and millions of followers and get them to wear your clothes or get them and give them a percentage of your business. But you got to sell them the dream, honestly. You got to get them to like your clothes, and then you can give them 15, 20% of the company if they choose to promote your stuff on the internet. It's so many, like what I'm saying is, it is so many ways to earn and make money without trying to get investments from people. Folks, this is not 20 and 30 years ago or 40 years ago when the internet didn't exist. There's too many opportunities right now. You just have to think outside the box. How do I get the tragic for my virtual primary? Tragic? What do you mean tragic? How could I go about raising funding for a dental practice? Okay, so you're trying to, so are you an orthodontist? Are you a dentist? I guess you are. When you say for your dental practice, do you currently have a dental practice? And what do you need the funding for? Like, what are you trying to do exactly? What's next here? Next questions here. Are you getting value, folks? Last one, Wes. If you didn't start your journey with weight loss, what other niche would you have picked during that day and time you were in? Self-help. I would have created a product in the self-development space for sure. How do I get the traffic for my telehealth primary urgent care? I am a RNP. I don't know what a ARNP is. And virtual primary urgent care, what is that? I mean, you're trying to diagnose people over the internet? You need to explain your business to me. Next questions here. I like these questions tonight, my queens. They showing up here tonight. Hey, guys, are you getting value? Ladies and gentlemen, are you getting value here tonight? Comment below. I'm getting value, Wes, if you are. So repeat that one intention, then picture the life that we want when meditating. Listen, the one intention, whatever you want, I give an example. Say if you want $10,000 a month. Well, you need to picture yourself bringing in $350 every single day, right? And say if you picture it coming in from a business, from selling customers, see it being deposited. You have to imagine it. Does that make sense? You have to imagine the life that you want based on the intention, okay? Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? I want to make sure that you're really getting this, okay? Hey, Pap, how are you? Next question for me here. Talk to me. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. What's next? When you do ad conversions, which placement do you put your ads? Advantage placement or manual placement? Manual placement. Yeah, we do usually the Facebook or YouTube recommendations, which is, you said advantage placement. I don't know what advantage is, but we don't do manual placement. We just allow we allow Facebook and Google to make the recommendations for us, because usually they do and they select the best recommendations for the ads anyway. I think we hear you, but breaking that cycle super hard. Yeah, absolutely. And I want you to understand something. Folks, I'm proud of all of you. And I get it. Every one of you are in different stages of life as it relates to achieving your goals. But be patient. Come with the word be patient. You just got to really be patient. You know, I was talking to a young man today. He wants me to mentor him. Obviously, like everybody on the planet wants me to mentor them. But they really don't. They want me to mentor them. They want me to make them rich. That's what they really want. And I told him, I sent him a video, I said, watch this 150 times And I told him that like a couple of months ago. So I seen him today, and he was talking. I said, "Hey, did you watch it 150 times?" He said, "Sure I did." Then you know what he said? He said, "But Wes, I need hands on." I said, "Well, are you the mentor or the mentee?" He said, "I'm the mentee." Okay, well, you can't tell the mentor how to teach the mentee. And that's what happened to a lot of you because you're so impatient. You're trying to tell the mentor on how he should teach. When I was in school, I couldn't tell my teacher how to teach me. Even if I felt that the teacher wasn't teaching in the way that I felt that I could understand or learn it, the teacher's going to teach the way that he wants to teach because he's a teacher, right? So be patient. Be patient, okay? Be patient. It's a process. What I would tell you to immerse yourself in the process is important, okay? Pap said, "I want to mentor and coach you." I don't need coaching, sweetheart. I'm fine. I don't need a mentor as well. But thank you. What's next? What would be a good time to add another business? Once your current business is making money without you, then create a new business for sure. Okay? How do we get started on learning about emotional intelligence? Go read the book by Daniel Goleman, Emotional Intelligence. That book will help you on how to manage how you feel about things and how to manage your anger. If you're sad, you're down, depressed. It does a great job of really explaining to you what to do in those times of turmoil. Okay? What's next here? What video did you tell the young man to watch 150 times? So, he wants to be a part of my business. So I created a video teaching him a certain process that I do in one of my companies. So that was the video. It's not public to the world. What's up, Like My Addiction? How are you? Auntie Anna London, how are you? Okay, well, I know I said less one. Does parents have any influence on the mindset that you discover in the later years, or is it all you? Of course. Like how you were raised play a huge part on how you will be or become as an adult. Okay? How you were raised. Your mama, your daddy, your grandmother, grandfather. During these times in those early years, many of your beliefs, your values are created and instilled in the mind, okay? Which is why some of you act like your daddy, act like your father, act like your mother, act like your grandfather, and even what you expect. And to go a little bit deeper, we typically attract a significant other that is either close to what our parents were or what we wanted them to be, or the opposite. That makes sense? So if your parents use foul language all the time, treat you like shit, you will naturally attract people that treat you like shit, and you will like it. And it's weird, right? Because you might think, who would like someone that treats you like shit? But you have to understand something. When a child is young, in the adolescent years, he doesn't have the ability to rationalize. He doesn't know what's good or what's wrong. So when you see mom and dad screaming at each other, encouraging each other, he just think it's normal. I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? So when he or she gets older, it's just normal. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Some of you think that if you don't fight with a significant other, then they don't really love you. Some of you think that if you're not jealous, like if my significant other's not jealous on what I'm doing, then I guess they really don't love me. But all that is learned behavior from the childhood. And many of that learned behavior is just jaded and very distorted and just destructive. Okay? Which means you have to go through a relearning process. Which what I offer in my program, the Genie Script. Okay? Wes, you're asking to write our questions. My questions are getting missed. I'm sorry, Z. What's your question, sweetheart? I'm looking at the comments. They're coming through pretty quickly here. The space to write is not enough. I would like to explain further. Can I join in? I don't know if I'm doing any lives tonight. What video did you tell the young... Oh. What's next? I'll do this. If you guys collectively can get it to 100 people on this live, then I'll go live with you. So all you need to do is tag one person. Then once we hit 100, then I will go live with who wants to go live with me. Hey, Fendi, how are you? On a mission. Krishna, how are you? Right is right. Questions for me. Come on. Pick the brain of a millionaire, folks. Hey, what do you know about energy blockage? Because Kevin Trudeau mentioned it's difficult to manifest, to receive wealth. Well, what do you mean by energy blockages? I don't think that there's a such thing as energy blockages. It has nothing to do with wealth or making money. Okay. Honestly, energy blockages, that doesn't even make any sense, honestly. Do you feel? Yeah, I feel good. Do people in America see us Indians as people from third world country? Absolutely. Yeah, we do. My father is my partner in my business. Do his beliefs affect the results? Well, okay, your dad's a partner. Is he successful? Was he successful before you? And yes, his beliefs will affect your results. Okay? But hopefully your dad was already successful. So if he was already a successful man, then he's good to go. Just like me, if I partner with my son, it's very likely that the business is going to do well because I've already been successful in previous companies. Okay? But to answer your question, does it affect your business? Of course. He's a partner, right? You work with him in the company. Do I put our energy and vibrations? Do I put our what? Guys, make sure you check and read over what you write before I answer your questions here. No, I'm on a roll tonight. Let's go. High energy, high income, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get educated here about wealth, about money, about mindset here. Talk to me. Okay. How did you find that Hispanic cleaning lady that works for you, and why did you hire her over a younger cleaning lady? So maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I saw her in the elevator. She was just in the elevator, and at that time I just fired my other cleaning lady. And I don't know any young cleaning ladies. So like I said, most people find me that work for me. They find me. So she was in the elevator and I said, hey, can you clean my house? And that was Lupe, and she's been cleaning for me ever since then. I don't think it matters if it's younger or older as long as they do a great job. Thanks for the shout out. Gracias. Do you feel our energy and vibes on this live? Of course. That's why I go live. Some of you are depressed. Some of you are pissed off. Some of you are happy. Some of you are grateful. Some of you expect that life is getting better. Some of you are making progress. Some of you feel annoyed. Some of you feel that it's not working. Some of you feel exhausted and tired. Some of you feel stressed. Of course I can. I truly believe that we're all connected, and we're all connected through compassion. And I have compassion for you. I do. I have empathy for you as well. That's why I go live with you. And that's why I don't go, I don't want to berate you too much here. I care about you. What? Oh, Lord. Share with us the most embarrassing and funniest moment of your life that you never forget, that we don't know about. The funniest? Embarrassing? I don't think I've had any embarrassing moment. I really don't care. God, listen, I'm the type of guy, like, believe it or not, I'm a goofy guy. I'm a funny guy. Like, I'm goofy. I'm always just making jokes, laughing all the time. I ask my children. Right? Like all the time. And which means is I can't say that I'm embarrassed about anything. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Not even a big deal. I don't know. I don't take it as being embarrassed. If people see me fall, they see me mess up or make a mistake, so what? Not a big deal to me. Wesley, I have been meditating on bringing in millions of dollars. How can I absolutely manifest it into my reality? Continue to do it. Continue to meditate and work. Okay, to be honest with you, continue to meditate and work. What do you find yourself repeating in your head every day? Repeating this. I am so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. I'm so grateful now that I earn $300,000 per day. Like, I just said it over and over again. It's always in my mind, honestly. It's pretty cool, right? Wes, you're on a roll and you're a king. So another question. It's all a threat to affiliate marketing. Is AI? No, I wouldn't say it's a threat. I think it's going to make it easier. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, just the truth. Listen, we talk about affirmations, and I know some of you don't know if it truly works. It works. A lot of things that are taking place in your life is because of affirmations. Some of you have confidence because you've told yourself that you're the shit. Say, I'm the shit. I'm amazing. I'm this. Yeah, those are affirmations. Some of you are depressed and down because you say, oh, I'm a loser. Things never work out for me. Those are affirmations too. Like anything that you repeat over and over again about yourself, it's an affirmation, folks. Okay? There are negative affirmations and positive affirmations as well. But unfortunately, many of us use negative affirmations, honestly. Right? All the time. I'm just not good enough. This never works out for me. I'm in a dark spot right now. My life sucks. I'm stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. That's you. That's affirmations, by the way. All right? I'm broke. I just can't get it right. Nothing I try works, right? Those are affirmations, folks. So be very careful in the words that you use. I talk about this in my course very extensively. Okay, any more questions for me here? What's up? Hey. Hey, guys. I know you get tired of hearing it, Wes. Hearing what? Hey, Kiki, how are you? Thanks for the follow. Of course. Can you give me affirmation for a Forex trader? Well, how much money you want to earn per month? You can say, for example, I'm an expert Forex trader that earns $10,000 profit per month. That's an affirmation right there. Okay. Remember, they just had a mind. Listen, you have to understand something about the mind. Yes, it's complex, but it's very simple. The mind itself is like a hard drive. Whatever you put into the hard drive or the computer is what it's going to give you. Whatever you program it to do. Make sense? The mind is the same way. Whatever you put in the mind repeatedly, well, that's exactly what it's going to become. I mean, it's just that simple. Any more questions for me? Did you get value here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? I have to get up early tomorrow. I got to go train again with my daughter. I'm excited about that. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so well. And she is getting super fit and she's fast. I can't wait till next year to go to her track meets and just watch her dust them girls. Let's go. What's next? Any more questions for me here? What makes a great high ticket closer compared to an average salesman? What are the traits or skill sets that stands? I mean, high ticket closers are confident. High ticket closers are competent. They know what they're talking about. High ticket closers that can actually close. They know what they want. High ticket closers, they're not begging for a sale. They posture well. So people usually are begging them to give them money. Okay. Go hard, Daddy. You already know. You already know. This is Daddy West. Of course. Of course. Don't even call me King West anymore. Just call me Daddy West. Just call me Daddy. I mean, especially the lady. Just call me Daddy. You know, not the men. You know, I'm your mentor. Women just call me Daddy because I'm going to make sure that I lead you properly. That's what I do as a daddy. All right, what's next? You're one of the world's greatest dads in the world, Wes. Thank you so much, man. That's what my daughters say and my sons say as well. What is the best and fastest way to promote a digital product? The best and fastest way to promote it? Put it on Digital Store or put it on ClickBank. Hey, Short Stacks, how are you? All right, what's next? Anything else for me before I let you go? Going once. Going twice. Sold to the young lady with the red hair. All right, guys, I love you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live here tonight. Remember, you can get access to my podcast. Go to google.com, type in Wesley $1 Billion Virgin Podcast. You can get free access to this information. Listen to it over and over again. Listen to it over and over again. Okay, repetition is the mother of skill. If you're serious about success, listen to it over and over again. Okay, your mind will assimilate this information. And then once your mind begins to assimilate it, you will naturally start taking the necessary actions to be able to manifest your reality and your desires. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Much love. Thanks for the comments below. And let's go.